Hello, it's Lori from the Mercantile. I'm going to attempt today to make butter out of Danzeisen cream. And part of the reason we picked up this cream is because it doesn't have any additive stabilizers like carrageenan. And if you look in the store at most butters, you'll find natural flavors on it. And I don't really know what natural flavors are, but it's not needed. So Danzeisen says it's easy to make butter out of this, so let's give it a try. The first step is to let your cream sit out for about a half an hour. That should help it separate. Next, you want to pour the whipping cream into your mixer. I'm using a KitchenAid mixer with the whisk attachment, which is what they recommend. So the cream is in the mixer. It says to start at 1 and gradually work your way up. The next step says in approximately 3 minutes, you will notice the butter fat separating from the buttermilk. Once the butter fat coagulates and sticks to the whisk, you can drain off the buttermilk into a mason jar for later use. Okay, so we're going to give it 3 minutes and see what happens. All right, so it doesn't say this in the instructions, but I'm going to bring it down from the sides. All right, you can see now it's starting to get really liquidy again. So it went from liquid to solid like whipped cream, and then it started actually looking like butter, and then it got all liquid again. So I'm guessing this is the butter fat separating. Oh, look at that. You can totally see it separating. Okay, so she said this was the part that gets messy, and she wasn't kidding. The buttermilk is flying, as you can see. So I'm just going to take my tea towel, but we're waiting for the butter to stick to the whisk, and then we'll drain off the buttermilk. Ooh, look at that. That's the butter in progress sticking to the whisk. So that was the point we were waiting for. So now all of that liquid that's in the bottom, it's buttermilk. So you can use it for stuff. So I'm just going to use the spatula, and I'm going to pour off the buttermilk. Try to keep all the solids in there, I'm reckon. I went all hillbilly for a second there. All right, so we're gonna put the bowl back under there. Snap it back into place. So we've separated the buttermilk from the butter fat. So the next step, it says pour approximately 2 cups of ice water, which I have in this bowl here, over the butter into the mixer, and rinse the remaining buttermilk out of the butter by running the mixer on medium speed. Make sure to use your tea towel because I guess it's going to make a mess. So let's get our ice water in here, get our shield back on, and we'll pour in the ice water and see what happens. 2 cups of ice water going in. 1, 2. Okay, and it said to go to medium speed. Be about 4. Whew, it is splashing. All right, we're gonna throw the tea towel over again. This is the first rinse, and this milk that you're draining off, you're not gonna keep. You're just gonna throw this in the sink. The only usable buttermilk you have is from that first batch. Okay, so now we're gonna do rinsing number 3. We're gonna pour our 2 cups of cold water in there. Throw our towel back on. This is rinse number 3, and we want to get the water clear. So I don't know if this is like 100% clear, so I'm going to do 1 more rinse of this. All right, 4th rinse. They look pretty darn clean to me. I don't know about you, but I'm a real butter lover, and that is just a thing of beauty. You see, that water's pretty darn clear, right? Okay. So now we're going to mash the last of that water out. I guess it's real important to get all the water out because it'll help you help your butter last longer. I'm not going to salt this butter. I'm going to leave it plain, but at this point is where it says you can add in salt or if you want to make some sort of flavored butter. Here we go for the big taste test. I'm going to spread a little on this little piece of gluten-free bread. Okay, I said spread a little. I'm gonna actually spread a lot because I love butter. All right, the obnoxious part of the video where the person who made the food tastes the food and goes, that was delicious.
How is it?
That's delicious. No, it really is. There's not like a ton of flavor in it because I didn't put salt or flavorings, but it's super creamy and really good. So here's the final butter. I divided it in two, so I have unsalted butter, and I'm putting the salted butter in our butter bell, which creates a seal so you can keep it out at room temperature and it doesn't go rancid. All right, so here's what we've decided on the butter. We are totally gonna start making our own butter. For one thing, it's really good. Price-wise, so a bottle of cream is $4.99 plus a $2 bottle deposit, which is refundable. We ended up with cream left, so it didn't use the whole bottle of cream. We got approximately 2 sticks of butter, so I've got a salted butter and an unsalted butter, and buttermilk, so you could use it for morning pancakes, whatever. So, you know, probably about the same price as a good quality butter. My go-to butter has always been Kerrygold, and this is even better than Kerrygold. So yeah, this is gonna be a new regular part of our routine, making butter out of our favorite Danzeisen cream. Thanks. Ordering is on Thursdays at 5 o'clock and delivery on Saturday. See you then.